Roman Prostitution by Avery Smith. My thesis. In ancient Rome, similar to today, women prostitutes are held at double standards and are looked down upon for their making of a living. Reasons women became prostitutes. In Rome, many did because they were in great need of money. Another reason is that masters would force their slaves to work as prostitutes in order to make a profit for them to keep, leaving the slaves with nothing. Another form is parents would have their daughters work as prostitutes to support the family. Although this is the least likely reason for prostitution, some women became prostitutes for pleasure. In America, most prostitutes become prostitutes due to lack of employment, education, and opportunity. Many women are in desperate need of money. Although highly illegal and disturbing, there are many forms of human trafficking in America where women and children are forced to become sex slaves. It is very unlikely that American parents would encourage their daughters to become prostitutes. Some of the different types of prostitutes in Rome freed people were just any regular prostitute whom was not a slave. Temple prostitution was the belief that every woman who is a native of the country must once in her life go and sit in the temple of Aphrodite and there give herself to a stranger. Brothels. Some thought prostitution jeopardized family ties, public health, morality, and the birth of offspring required for maintaining the community, so brothels were created as methods of controlling prostitution. Slaves. Again, their masters would force them to be prostitutes and keep the profit for themselves. America. Street prostitution was usually in clusters of certain areas, usually the least safe for the prostitutes. Escort or caller is usually when prostitutes work under some type of agency for escort. Brothel is a large place where many prostitutes work, usually disguised as something like a salon parlor. Child is the rarest form, but human trafficking would kidnap children and have them work as sex slaves. Slide 5. Double standards. In Rome, women were expected to be virgins till marriage. However, it was normal for men to have sex before marriage and not frowned upon by society. Men usually still used prostitutes even after they were married. In America, although not directly relating to prostitution, there is a double standard about sex in today's society. Men are looked at by society as studs or cool if they sleep around. However, women are referred to as sluts if they sleep around. The double standard that existed in ancient Rome regarding men having different sexual normalities than women still exists similarly today. Society's overall views. In Rome, prostitution was legal. Since many prostitutes were slaves or people of low status, they were considered shameful, and people utterly lacking in social standing, being deprived of most protections accorded to citizens under Roman law. Although the prostitutes themselves were looked as shameful, it was not looked down upon for men of high status to engage with prostitutes. In America, prostitution was highly illegal, although still found in many places. Since illegal, prostitutes must be very desperate for money and lack other skills that would be necessary for a different occupation. To many, prostitution is seen as a disgraceful act that takes away from the meaning of sex. Prostitutes are given very little respect and are often abused by the men that engage in their services. Since prostitution is illegal, there is very little safety in the lives of prostitutes. Citations.